Welcome to the third week of the weekly trading recap here at Trade and Meditate with Sarah. My name is Sarah, and thank you for joining me in this riveting, eye-opening recap. This is a special week because it actually has been a week of losses, and literally I was going through my emotions. Sorry. I was going through a lot of emotions because I was trying, and I'll show you my charts in just a minute, but I was trying to chase a trade and I continued to add or scale in, and my drawdown continued to increase. But I really thought that, price was going to move obviously the way that I wanted it to. And instead of it helping my account, I actually almost blew my account. So it's not easy in real life. Well, this is real life, but it's a demo account, real life. But in real live accounts, like with real money, obviously you have to be very, very careful. Like I've been saying since the first video, what is more important than winning or gaining, a lot of profit is not losing. So with that said, let's go into the trades and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. And hopefully you get to learn from my mistakes this week. I'm learning from my mistakes this week, and definitely I will continue to share with you the good and the bad. This week is bad, but it will continue because obviously I haven't blown my account and I don't intend to blow my account. So let's go ahead and go into my trades. I had trades that were sitting in my terminal from the week prior. But when I started to look into Euro New Zealand, I'll show you what I saw. Okay, so this is indicative of what I thought would happen. Price shot all the way down. I believe that price could have retraced back to the top right here at this resistance. And also, I marked the fib levels. I know some people don't use Fibonacci, but I like to do it sometimes. This being a case where I thought that price was going to retrace. And since I saw this huge bearish candle dipping into or below the 50% line, I felt that price was going to continue down. And even if it does go back up, that it wouldn't go beyond the fib level here that I marked at around the top of the channel. So that's where I entered my first sell position. And hedging is basically where you manage your trades and plan to enter an opposite trade, in this case, a buy at this zone right here if price continue to go up. The reason why I like hedging is because, for example, if you are wrong about your initial trade, hedging allows you to basically break even. Because if price continues to go in the opposite direction, you'll gain in that opposite trade, and then that'll break even your losing trade. So that's really what a hedge is. It allows you to be wrong, essentially, but you also have to manage it very well. And you have to really understand what your risks are. And it takes a lot of coordination, even though the approach is pretty simple. So that's my first trade there that I placed. I didn't place the one in the blue, but where price is at right here at the 50% or near it, that's where I placed it. So where I ended up closing out, if you can see, my initial trade was down here. So right where the second line is, I thought that price would finally correct itself. And so I got another sell position, and then price continued to shoot up past this key zone, this key resistance zone here, all the way up here. Again, I thought, well, price is continuing to go up, but eventually it has to come back down, retrace, or correct. So I also drew the blue lines here. If you zoom it out, it was the channel that price was moving in. And once I saw that it was nearing the top of the blue line here, which is the top of the channel, I figured, why not? Let's just do another sell order, and increased my drawdown. Unfortunately, price continued to move up. This was really, really bad for me because every single time I placed an order, I sized it at 10% of my account size. That is no bueno. That's not good. I was in deep doo-doo. I ended up closing all of my trades right where you see this price, was at. So I had 3 losing massive trades here, about 400 in the first sell position, 574 in the second, and 114 in the third. It was not an easy pill to swallow. And I did it again in the Euro JPY trade. So I'll show you what I did. By this time, I was already drawn down by a lot from my Euro New Zealand trades. And so I thought, okay, well, let me see if I can get better luck, in the Euro JPY trade. I placed a sell order right here. And in looking at the chart, this was a key resistance area. And I was betting price would go down. If at all, I gave a little room here for price to go past the resistance area and then pretty much correct itself and come back down. I don't think that happened. And I'll show you where price eventually went. So this is the same chart, but condensed a little bit. Price continued to go up. If you can see my red arrow, it's down here, my sell order. Price continued to go up to the next resistance zone. And by that time, I was drawn down so much, I decided to close all at one time. Actually, I did make one good hedge order here. I closed at a profit of 244 in the Euro New Zealand trade. So let's see what that looked like. Okay, I did a hedge order as well. And here I grabbed a buy or a long position right in the middle of this channel. And I was thinking that if price continues to go up, then this might be a good idea to grab a buy before the actual pending buy order that I had placed up here. And it did go in favor of that. So where price ended up going was right here, right below the channel that I marked. And I exited that trade, made profit on it. So going back to my lessons learned, as you can see, it is a huge, huge risk and not good practice to go into drawdown, to go into multiple scaled in positions with a lot of your account writing in these orders. If I were to redo it again, I would definitely not put 10% of my account size in each of these orders. And once I see that price shot up dramatically, it's probably a good idea to do a hedge rather than continue to add more scaled in positions. This may work out if I had more time and also if I had more capital, more cash in my account. And the reason why I say that is because you can allow price to finally correct itself if it even does. But if you place too much of your account in these trades, you are going to blow your account. I mean, it's just a matter of when. Risk management done the right way, protecting your account, your money. And if you do make gains, they are better if they're consistent and steady and incremental. That was my weekly recap. I ended this week close to 700 or so, where I started off with was 1,000 3 weeks ago. Last week, at the end of my second week, I was already up close to 2,000. So I did incur close to 1,300 of losses. It's not easy. I didn't really want to post this video because it was not easy to share, but I still wanted to be honest with you guys and let you know that we're here to all learn, including me, especially me. So thank you so much for just riding through that with me. That analysis is very insightful. I hope that you learned, because I sure did. And it never, never, never stops. You never stop learning. So you just get better and better and better. And if I had one key takeaway from this week, is manage your risk and manage it and protect your money. because even if it's only 1,000 or 5,000 or 10,000, it's the same concept if you had 100,000, 500,000, or even 1,000,000 and more. It's your mindset, and it's you not being irrational, learning to step away when you have to. So that's my takeaway. I'm still in the game. I haven't blown my account, and I will be sharing with you week 4 next week. So we'll end this video with another meditation. All right, so find yourself in a comfortable seated position. And if you haven't done so yet, close your eyes. For the next 5 minutes, we'll journey together in a guided meditation. Slowly begin to deeply inhale for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly exhale everything out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing your awareness now to the top of your head, and start to feel a sense of relaxation. Maybe it's tingling. Just feel into it and allow that sense of relaxation and calmness just flow through the top of your head down to your neck, your shoulders, your arms and elbows. Your hands are now relaxed. And let that energy flow down to your chest and your abdomen. Feeling deeply relaxed, coming down to your hips, your sit bone, and your thighs. Breathing in gratitude as you continue this journey down to your knees, your calves, feeling that relaxation. The muscles are no longer tense. And at your next breath in, allow the sense of relaxation to flow down to your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes. Breathing out all the tension, being aware of your body and how comfortable you are. Bringing your awareness and your thought to the past week. And if you didn't have such a great week, bring your awareness to those moments that you felt anxiety or tension. Maybe you started to have negative thoughts or criticism. The negative voice starts to get louder when we go through things that don't go according to plan. But bringing your awareness to those moments, I want you to take a deep breath in, giving yourself grace, exhaling out all of the negative talk. Let's focus in more on the benefit of those moments. What did it teach you? What are you going to do better next time? And just being grateful that You got to experience it now. It's only going to prepare you to be better the next time. Every situation, whether it's good or bad, it matters less than what it made you feel. Don't be so hard on yourself if you are not perfect. In fact, you should celebrate that you are not perfect. This gives you opportunity to get better and to grow. We are so lucky that we get the opportunity to live another day. And today is another day. So knowing that we can move through our mistakes and anything that we went through in the past, just recognize how awesome that is. At your next breath in, start to bring your awareness back to your body. Exhaling and start to sense the world around you. Inhaling one more time together for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. As you enter back into this world around you, holding on to that feeling of gratitude for everything that you went through this past week, celebrating it all, bringing that feeling of joy and gratitude to a new day and more chances to just get better. Slowly begin to open your eyes. Thank you so much for being a part of this week's recap and meditation. It is starting to get dark. I don't have extra lights, so I better stop this video now. I will see you in next week's Trade and Meditate with Sarah.